back to my channel. So today I am doing Sally from The Nightmare Before Christmas. This is actually the second time I filmed this. I tried to film it yesterday and it, was a hot mess. So I am a lot happier with how this turned out today. I did new eyelashes, I did a new eye technique, and yeah, it looks so creepy with my eyes closed. Sorry, my eyes look kind of red. I have been a little sick, but I'm getting better, so, you know, that's why that is like that. The wig and the costume came together from Spirit Halloween, and then I show you how to create the rest of the look. So if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Come back. I have a whole week full of characters. So I would love to have you guys. And again, thank you so much for watching and happy Halloween. Bye guys.
Starting off, I wanted to glue my eyebrows down so that they were out of my way. So I'm just using the washable purple Elmer's glue stick and making sure I kind of coat everything. Then I'm going to go in with a little spoolie brush and just kind of work that glue down so that it coats the backside of the hairs. And then I'm going to brush them up and in the direction that they grow in. Once I've coated my brows with a couple layers of glue, I'm going to set everything with a translucent powder. This one is just the one from NYX, and then just a fluffy brush. Now taking some Shape Tape, I'm going to be coating the actual hairs to kind of minimize the appearance, and then I'm going to buff everything out with a little sponge. Once I have everything buffed out, I'm taking that NYX setting powder and just going over the top again. And since they weren't as covered as I wanted, I did go in with a second layer of Shape Tape and powder. Taking my Jumbo White pencil from NYX, I've already outlined one eye, and so I'm just going in on the other side and just mirroring that. Now taking my Mehron Aqua palette, I am using this light blue shade in a fluffy brush, and I'm just going to start buffing this into the skin. I'm not going to lie to you guys, this color was a little tricky to work with, and I felt like I kind of had to build it up, and you'll kind of see that it's not perfect, so thank God she's dead and her skin is not flawless. The paint didn't really want to stick to where I had put the glue down, so I took a sponge and just kind of concentrated that right on top of there and in between the brows, just kind of going around the eye socket. And right here is a prime example of how this paint wanted to play me, so I just let that dry and just reapplied it. Now going in with a dark blue shadow, I am creating a new quote-unquote eyelid. So this is just being built up to the darkness that I desire. All products will be listed in the description box below, so you'll know exactly which palettes and shades that I used. So next we're going to go in with the Mehron Clown White. This is a very, very thick, opaque paint. So I very, very much suggest that after you do this, you set it, or else you will have creasing all up in the eyelid. So I went ahead and outlined where her little scars and stitches are going to go, and taking that same blue shadow, I'm just putting this underneath the eye to give a little bit more depth and to conceal the lashes a little bit more. And then I'm going to take that blue and kind of contour my nose so it looks a little smaller. So I did use a reference photo to get her stitches exactly. So if you were wanting an authentic Sally look, this is it. There's not a whole lot to explain during this. It's pretty much just you just have to watch, or you can have your own reference photo. Either way, even if you don't feel like doing it, you can wing it and it'll still look good. So next I'm going to go in my Mehron paint again with the black, and now we are just going to do the actual lines and stitches. And you don't have to perfectly cover all of the white. We are going to go back in with a white liner in a minute just to give a little bit of a highlight, so if it's not perfect, don't sweat it. Now here we're going to outline her neck stitches as well as her chest and collarbone stitches. Again, go back in and fill in over top of all the white, and as I said before, don't worry about getting it perfect because we are going to highlight. Now I'm taking a white liquid liner. I like this because the brush is nice and small, and I am just going where I would think the light would hit, like just as I've said a million times up to this point, think of it as a highlight. So wherever like the light would hit it, that's going to be your high point. Now taking a black eyeshadow and a flat lined angled brush, I am just now lining my new lash line. Now I'm taking these eyelashes and a little small pair of scissors, and I'm literally cutting between each of those little clumps. So these are going to be my quote-unquote individual lashes, but they're thick enough so that you can see them. So you know they're eyelashes, but you know, it's not like a solid band of them. Now for the lips, I am taking this dark rosy pink color, and I am just lining my natural lip. I'm not overlining. She doesn't have like huge lips or anything, so I kept it pretty simple, and then I just kind of roughly fill that in. I wanted a little bit of a glossy look, so I did take a bright cherry red lip gloss lipstick thing, and when it mixes with the other shade, it's a really nice, pretty dark red. So don't forget to coat your real lashes on the bottom because you more than likely have paint and powder and all sorts of things on them, so go ahead and give those a nice coat. For the eye pupil, I am just making a little tiny dot above each of my own real pupils as a guide. and then I'm going to go in with actual black paint. So this is from my Mehron paint palette again. So I'm just kind of playing around with those till I'm happy with the size, and then after I have them set in place, I am going to set it with black shadow. Using a little more of that black shadow, I'm putting this on the lower lash line just to give a little more depth, because now that we have the mascara on the lower lashes, or you know, our new lower lashes, you don't want it to look like it just is a little cluster of lashes at the bottom. So this just kind of helps to conceal those. So this is the final look. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I really enjoyed filming it, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye guys.